Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to another week of Age of Mythology Retold. I am Christian Ali. This is Age of Mythology Retold, and this is a Fall of the Trident campaign. Let's get into it. Not from around here. The heroes meet Skuld, whose flag can unite the North's clans if the heroes can get him through the giants' lands. Ooh, that rhymes. Whip. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. I'm making a rhyme almost every time.
Come. Warm yourself by old Scout's fire.
Have you seen a giant with a single eye come past, old man?
If you're looking for giants, we have plenty. Ragnarok is nigh, the final battle. As soon as the Norsemen started fighting one another, all the giants came out of the hills to join in.
Maybe we could convince some of these Norsemen to stop fighting each other and join us.
Ha! They would kill strangers as soon as they sighted them. I do have the banner of my own village. If you carry it before you, they'll stop fighting long enough to hear you out. But you won't change any minds.
It seems worth a try.
The pass between here and the clans is full of giants, but if you promise to keep me safe from them, I'll go with you.
Ah! Giants! Giants!
Skipan?
Flag bearer. Infantry hero. Durable and fast, but cannot fight. This Norseman carries the flag of Skuld's village. Severed hands and eyes decorate the gruesome standard. When asked about the flag's grisly imagery, Skuld said, "Well, the Norse are a violent people." The infamous raiding, or Viking, that the Norse are known for started late in the 8th century CE, though it is likely that they had been raiding their immediate neighbours before sailing to England, Ireland, and Europe.
Giants are attacking!
Protect Skuld! He must not be harmed!
Yeah?
Dude! Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh. No, wait, not yet.
Gerig.
I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds to do this first. 10 seconds. And yep. Whoop.
Prosecke.
Next. Ten seconds. Okay, now
Etimos.
this guy. And
Etimos.
running to me. Right, 10 seconds here. Oh well. 2 seconds. Route 12. And of course,
There art thou.
Skuld. Age 79. Homeland Midgard. Occupation hunter-gatherer. This cantankerous old man seems knowledgeable about his homeland, and is at least willing to share his campfire with those who can protect him from rampaging giants. After meeting Amun-Ra in Egypt, Arkantos was hoping to encounter a Norse hero who was a little more impressive than Skuld. Oh, the oldest heroes are the best ones. The oldest heroes are the best heroes of all, you know. The older they are, means the longer they've lived.
Tilbuin, Skirau,
That means the harder it is to kill them. Hence, an old hero is always better than a young one. Heroing might be in a young man's game, but an old hero is far better than a young one. The Norse herdman wields a spear and is effective against cavalry. A Viking Age Scandinavian chieftain's power was centered on his personal warband or herd. This body of retainers served as a household guard in the direct employ of the chieftain, and can be called. He was responsible for providing the wealth, status, and leadership that earned their loyalty. In later centuries, the herdmen constituted a court of magnates, between the king delegated power and administrative responsibilities.
Skipan,
10 seconds. Oh. Decisive advantage. Well, let's get that decisive advantage as far forward as we possibly can.
Samþykkt,
Leise,
Heroes, bring up the
Malister.
rear.
Skipan,
Bring up the rear.
já,
Of course. Let's get a cheat going. I know that cheating is not the best idea, but we gotta see what's going on here. And maybe
The giants have rolled boulders into our path. What will we do?
Only siege will be able to make a dent in that wall. Build up our defenses. Construct siege to attack that wall.
já, tilbúin. Sækið fram,
wait.
skipan,
No. No.
Já.
Giants.
til að rás, tilbúin, skipan, tilbúin. Já, að rás,
Mountain giants.
Prostagma.
Be
Es wacken.
full wiggle kick your Nordic bum.
Skipan.
Giant killer. Now, let's...
já, skipan, til orusturslag.
Prošeše, Hezbollah, Horo,
Tilbúin,
Nothing
ég vil.
You know what? We gotta defend. Let's really defend. Whoops. What do you get when you mix? get peace cards. Osiris.
Into.
This might be a shorter one today, but it could be cool. Osiris the god, reborn! Inheriting the rule of Egypt when his father abdicated, the god Osiris taught his subjects how to make tools, cultivate crops, brew beer, and make music. He brought civilization to the Nile Valley by instituting laws and founding religion. He incurred the jealousy of his brother Set, however, who had him trapped and exiled, then murdered and cut into pieces. Osiris' wife Isis was able to reassemble most of his body, however, and resurrect him. Foregoing the opportunity to rule Egypt once again, he chose instead to go west, following the sun to rule the land of the dead. In preparation for his journey and new life, Isis and Anubis embalmed him. Thereafter, the dead came to Osiris to be judged for admission to the underworld, where their souls could reside safely forever. The heart of each petitioner was weighed against the feather of truth. The final judgment could be influenced by magic or by temple offerings. The promise of eternal life was a powerful lure, and Isis drew many followers. Isis is usually portrayed as being wrapped in embalming linens. Applied upgrades. Eyes in the forest. Loki causes units of Mother Nature, such as trees and animals, to temporarily grant you vision when nearby one of your units. Unit enables action. Okay. Do I really dare doing this? How can I not do it? Okay. We're gonna need to fight with some giants of our own.
Hayo. Yuyer.
Let's get a look at your face, man.
Tail.
Oh.
Skipan. Yow.
Oh yeah. Ruins. Greek temple and palace ruins can be found all around the Mediterranean. It's of an elder age. Some Greek temples and palace ruins can be found all around the Mediterranean. Some particularly intact and impressive examples of the Doric order exist at Paestum, near Naples, Italy. Paestum was founded in the 7th century BCE by Dorian colonists from the city of Sybaris. They called it Poseidonia, and the city was as a hub for agriculture and trade for centuries. Poseidonia was conquered first by the barbarian Lusanians, and eventually by the Romans around 270 BCE. The Romans named the city Paestum. The nearby eruption of Vesuvius in 79 CE did no immediate damage to Paestum, but may have contributed to the silting of its river and the city's eventual demise. Early Christians lived there, and later Saracen Muslims, but the city was eventually abandoned in the late 9th century BC. Century CE or AD because of frequent raids and the mosquitoes that inhabited the swamplands that formed as the Sele River silted up. So they left because of the mozzies. As an Australian, I can relate. So they abandoned the whole city because of the mozzies. They got mozzie. It's like,
Yo?
how can you not live here anymore? They got mozzies.
Yow.
There's mozzies. Wait. Yep, this is good.
Samþykkt.
Whoops. Okay. Okay. Fine. Great.
Skipan.
Oh, well. You know what? I've never looked at the North
Ég
Side
vil.
before. The Hill Fort. So he's a child of Loki. I don't know how that works, but what is a... Oh, wait. Allows you to improve the weapons and armor of infantry, ranged soldiers, cavalry, and ships. You may research improvements at the armory that make your soldiers more efficient in combat and provide them with better armor. The armory was a specialized forge where bronze, iron, and other materials were manufactured into tools, weapons, shields, and armor. Armory craftsmen also experimented, searching for ways to improve their wares, because armies with superior equipment could have a significant advantage in battle. Okay, here's where we decide we're going to build a great hall.
Yow.
Right here. Okay, maybe that's not great. Hold on. Maybe let's build it.
Skipan.
Let's build a town center here.
You will.
We're gonna build a town center here. Delete this one. Delete this one. We're gonna start worshipping. Ooh, we could fight. We can fight giants with giants, or we could fight them with forests. Oh yeah. How can we not do it? Fight fire with fire and fight giants with forests. We're going full. We're going full. We're going full Lord of the Rings on their butts. I am Groot, and I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna kick your butt. I am Groot, and I'm gonna kick your butt. Go kick your butt. I'm about to kick your butt. So as you can see, I'm just collecting up every tree. We can cheat the wood in. Forestry! Fall in! Company, fall in! Scientific name, Arbor terribilis. Myth unit, animated trees sent by the gods. Scientific name, Arbor terribilis. You know what? I'm gonna win this without you.
Got it.
Osiris. Thank you for coming. We'll need you later. See you on the tubes, buddy. Sorry to kill you again. What the? Quick! So to anger, but fierce when aroused, these ambulatory trees aggressively defend their territory. Their trunks turn axes that would normally fell them, and only heroes are tough enough to stave them off effectively. Awesome! Let's go! What are these guys when they're at home? Pine trees are among the 4 families of coniferous plants. Most conifers are evergreens, but continually shed needles throughout the year. All conifers are gymnosperms, which means that they produce seeds like pine cones. They have no fruit and are usually dispersed by wind rather than by animals. Many pine cones have evolved to only sprout following a forest fire, so as to ensure that there will be sufficient light to feed the growing sapling. Temperate coniferous forests grow in regions with sandy soil, mild winters and warm summers, and plenty of rain. They contain some of the tallest trees on the planet, but have relatively low animal diversity. Conifers growing in these forests include firs and giants such as sequoia and redwood. Further towards the poles are the boreal or taiga forests. I think I'm saying that right, where winters are very cold and summers are short and cool. Conifers in these forests include firs and spruces. Animal diversity there is even lower than in temperate forests. Maybe I will shoot. Get him! Get them! Uproot them all! Let thy bark be worse than thy bite. Let thy bite be thy bark. Kill them all. Whoa! They're walking! If you want to kill him, you're gonna have to go through the tree. You can't see the forest for us. Oh man. have to go through us. If you want. What the?
Hver þar?
Why do
Ég
we have
vil.
giants? Wow. Okay, you got 10 seconds. Okay,
Leie.
heroes,
Pani.
advance. Come here, piggies. Come to the temple. Come to the temple and be changed for the better. Be changed for the better. Come to our temple and be changed for the better. Okay, I think. Alright, well. Flag bearer!
Já.
Flag bearer!
Samþykkt.
Etrostagma.
Where's Skult?
None.
Skult! Where are you, Skult?
Tilbúin.
Where's Skult? I can't believe we lost him. Where the heck is Skult? Where's Skult? Don't play with me, man. Where is he? Tell me I didn't lose him.
Skipan.
Did I
Já.
lose Skult? Where is he?
A huge army of giants! Break through the boulders quickly!
Arkantos, the wall is down. We have an army on our tail. I suggest we move north up the pass. Quickly!
You're right! We cannot fight to force that large! Retreat to the north, now!
Leie.
Esto.
Uh-oh.
Tilbúin. Yes, ja, samþykkt.
Proszę,
Where is Skult?
Kalesmakin.
I can't find it. Where is Skull?
In wedge.
Vulume.
Where is he? Flag bearer.
Ja. You something? Ja.
I can't find Skull. Well, can't believe this happened to me. You know what? We're gonna restart this.
Come, come. Warm yourself by old Scout's fire.
Have you seen a giant with a single eye come past, old man?
If you're looking for giants, we have plenty. Ragnarok is nigh. The final battle. As soon as the Norsemen started fighting one another, all the giants came out of the hills to join in.
Maybe we could convince some of these Norsemen to stop fighting each other and join us.
Ha! They would kill strangers as soon as they sighted them. I do have the banner of my own village. If you carry it before you, they'll stop fighting long enough to hear you out. But you won't change any minds.
It seems worth a try.
The pass between here and the clans is full of giants, but if you promise to keep me safe from them, I'll go with you.
So, I'm going to assume
Giants!
Protect Skolt! He must not be harmed!
The giants have rolled boulders into our path. What will we do?
Only siege will be able to make a dent in that wall. Build up our defenses. Construct siege to attack that wall.
this is for defensive purposes only. Maybe I'll go on the offensive. Who knows?
Energetic. Arc.
Okay, so how do I make absolutely
Buen.
Leje. Hezbollah.
Skipan. You will.
Yeah!
Spade this way.
Rah!
Something?
We're applying a strategy.
Into you. Garrick. In Garrick.
Yuyer.
Maybe.
Tail.
Bruce hit points building less and more resistant to crushing attacks, such as siege weapons. Okay. Okay, now.
Skipan. Yo.
Tilbuin. Yow.
Ambush! With real bushes!
Yow.
Berserker, build for us.
Something? You will. Yow.
Into you.
Pani.
Yo.
Quick,
Ekman.
you get there too. And the flag bearer.
Skipan. Something?
Maybe we can go up here.
You will.
I'll risk it. I gotta risk this. Skolt? Where are you, Skolt?
Where art thou?
Sup?
Yo.
Let the giants do this.
Yo!
A huge army of giants! Break through the boulders quickly!
Arkantos, the wall is down, but we have an army on our tail. I suggest we move north up the pass, quickly.
You're right, we cannot fight a force that large. Retreat to the north, now!
You will.
Fight them!
Proseke.
Fight them all!
Nay.
Tilbúin. Satt. Til orrustuslag.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Já.
Quickly. Quick.
Sup? Ekman.
Skipan. Já.
Fight that off.
A river. What will we do now?
The gods would not take us this far just to perish here. There must be a way across. Again, the gods bless us.
Yes! Yes! We did it! And... Wahahaho! And the only technical difficulty was me! Haha! That was so good. Thank you so much for letting me play that with you guys. I'm sorry I cheated a little, but hey, that was fun. That was pretty cool. Thank you so much for letting me do that, because that was fun. And I guess I'm sorry I had to restart, but I lost Skolt. I did not know where he was. Like seriously, I couldn't find him. Let me know in the comments if you could find him. Please tell me if you saw him, but I didn't. I just gave up on looking for him and just restarted the game. But we got him there. Now next is Welcoming Committee. The Norse clans are fighting each other, and the heroes must use Skolt's flag to unite them. Now that's good. That is going to be cool. I do not remember who Skolt is, but I am looking forward to seeing that with you guys. I mean, is he supposed to be, what, like Sigurd's father, or Sigmund's father, or... He's supposed to be some father, or maybe he is a hero on his own. Or is he the guy that went to Odin and heard all the stories from Odin? Because that was a good story too. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but, I remember that the island of Zealand was like that. That there was a witch who said, I'm going to help you if you give me as much land as I can plow with my 2 oxes. Said, okay, cool. Do that. So anyway, the day he wakes up, he finds out that his entire kingdom has been pulled out by two giant oxes whose plough has been nailed into the ground and have broken a piece of Denmark off the mainland, off the shore and into the sea. And they're floating. The island is floating, and it became Zealand. That was old Zealand. I've been to New Zealand. It was very good. Everything there just felt 10 times more like itself than it is here. But maybe that is just because I was on holiday. But yes, that was good. Sorry I had to restart it, but hey, at least this thing didn't turn off. I'm pointing at my recording now. At least that didn't turn off, which is good. And, well, basically, whoever Skuld is supposed to be... So anyway, that guy, the king, he went to Odin. He climbed up to Asgard, went to Odin, and asked him... I think that there were then he saw 3 people at once. Odin turned into 3 people at once and told him their old stories. And told him all the stories of what happened, of heroes and gods, and who did what, and how the world was going to come to an end. In the grand scheme of things, your own life, your kingdom being taken away from you by a witch into the sea and becoming an island. It's not that bad. Even Odin's gonna lose his kingdom one day. In fact, Odin did lose his kingdom. The world we're living in now is the world after him, according to most modern pagans, you know. The world after him is the Christian world, the one that we live in today. And I hope that we treat that world a lot better than we treated our world. In the meantime, I've been Christian Ali. This has been Fall of the Trident. This has been Age of Mythology Retold, Fall of the Trident campaign. 75%, so we're 3/4 in. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And as always, I'll see you on the tubes. Bye, everyone.